The Chenchu tribe is the most vulnerable among all the particularly vulnerable tribal groups of Andhra Pradesh, and they are spread over in Nandyala, Prakasam and Palnadu districts in Nallamala forest area. Most of the Chenchu settlements are in hilly, inaccessible, undulating plateau lands of the Nallamala forest, resulting in the bypassing of general developmental programs. Due to this, infrastructure and development facilities in the area for education, roads, healthcare, communication, drinking water, sanitation, etc. lagged behind compared to other areas. The Chenchus are still dependent on forests, use pre-agriculture techniques for food like collecting the non-timber forest produce. Due to scarcity of food, they are vulnerable to anemia, malnutritious and are easily prone to various diseases. Taking advantage of these circumstances, the labor contractors lent money to Chenchu tribals and extracted work in the later stages by sending them to other states on contractual work or occupy their agricultural lands or by engaging in brewing alcohol. Even though the MGNREGA implementing in the state since 2006, the benefits of MGNREGA could not reach the Chenchus owing to non-coverage of Chenchu habitations through Gram Panchayats due to remoteness and inactiveness attitude for various development activities. Further, wage payments of Chenchu wage seekers were not possible due to non-availability of paying agency such as post office or banks. Hence, the Department of Rural Development, Government of Andhra Pradesh, took initiative to implement a special project under MGNREGA AP for Chenchu PTG, the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. MGNREGA's Chenchu Special Project has implemented since May 2009 to address the cases of extreme poverty, hunger and starvation and to arrest distress migration among Chenchus. MGNREGA's Chenchu Special Scheme is an exceptional project and the special strategy was crafted to secure wage employment to every Chenchu family and creation of durable assets. Each Chenchu wage seekers provided 15 days of employment every month in view of their vulnerability and food insecurity of the Chenchus. In initial days, 50% of wage amount were given in advance to buy essential household items to address the malnutritional values. Remaining 50% of wage amount is disbursed after work completion. The wage payment to Chenchu wage seekers were paid in cash on fixed dates through exclusive Chenchu village organizations in view of poor banking or postal network. The required funds were released in advance directly to the SBI account of each Chenchu village organization on quarterly basis by the state government. 30% additional wage allowance is being provided and 30 days of muster validity is facilitated for completion of 15 days of allotted works to Chenchu wage seekers, keeping their malnutrition status and physical weakness. Separate 3 Chenchu cluster centers established to implement project and positioned dedicated staff, especially local educated youth, for every 2 to 3 Chenchu Gudams to provide wage employment. Each field team is provided with a 4-wheeler to cover entire Chenchu Gudams on fixed scheduled dates, conducting mini social audit on the day of distribution of wages. After the implementation of the MGNREGA's Chenchu Special Project, there is a substantial growth observed among Chenchus in their lifestyle, dressing pattern, enrolling their children in schools for better education, conversion of families into settled agriculture. In fact, the MGNREGA is become a panacea to improve the livelihood conditions of the Chenchu PTG. A total of 7,709 job cards covering 17,327 active wage seekers were benefited and earning their monthly livelihood from MGNREGA's Chenchu Special Project. And thus, MGNREGA has become the one and only program to provide livelihoods to the PTG Chenchu. The wages paid through the EGS were used to purchase the food baskets with the help of NREGA staff and IKP staff. This was a wonderful opportunity to utilize the wage amounts properly, and the hygienic nutritional values have also increased and also helped them to become economically stronger.
దోర్నాల మండలము ఇంత ముందుగా మేము కష్టాల బాధల పడినాం సార్. మా అమ్మోళ్ళ కాడ నుంచి మా తాతల కాడ నుంచి కష్టాలు ఉపాధి పని వచ్చిన తర్వాత మేము పిల్లలను బయటికి పంపించేది, మేము ఒకరవ అనుకూలంగా తినేది. ఆ ఉపాధి పని అయిన తర్వాత సార్ ఫస్ట్లో పిండి జొన్న పిండి ఇచ్చేది, కందిపప్పు ఇచ్చేది, మాకు నూనె ప్యాకెట్ ఇచ్చేది. ఉపాధి పని వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒకరోజు సంతోషం పడినాం సార్. మీకు అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు.
Although the Chenchu farmers have an average of 3 to 4 acres of agricultural land, cultivation in the Chenchu lands is minimal. Therefore, along with the water storage and drainage development works, land development and plantation activities were undertaken in the Chenchu lands, which resulted in increased availability of water for agricultural needs, and Chenchu lands are brought under cultivation. It is only through MGNREGS that 11,450 acres of the Chenchu lands are under cultivation. An amount of 125 crores was spent under EGS for both water conservation, harvesting, NRM works and cultivation of FRA lands in the span of 12 years. More than 2,000 Chenchus turned into farmers from daily wage laborers.
నా పేరు వెంకటమ్మ, మాది మరిపాలెం. మేము పాలగడ్డలు, ఇసరకాయలు, చింతపండు, కుంకుడుకాయలు, కానుకపప్పు ఇటువన్నీ తెచ్చుకొని అమ్ముకునేటోళ్ళం సార్. ఉపాధి పని వచ్చిన ద్వారా మేము దానివల్లన కొద్దిగా పని చేసుకుంటా బయటపడినాం సార్. జొన్న, సద్ద, కంది, ఉలవ అటువన్నీ వేసుకుంటా శీలాల పని చేసుకుంటా ఉన్నాం సార్ ఉపాధి పని ద్వారా.
Chenchu children are sent to schools and availing better education, as nutrition is being taken through food basket scheme, better health condition due to increase in protein, increased physical strength. Migration has also completely declined. Step by step, the foundations are being strengthened for a golden future by eradicating poverty. The Chenchu's own smiles that don't fade anymore. Lastly, but most importantly, Chenchu's special project has changed the attitude of Chenchus towards outsiders and government due to frequent visits by NREGS team and addressing the issues in timely manner or bringing them to notice of concerned authorities. This developed a comfort level for community members to approach and discuss their issues with government officials in detail. MGNREGS staffs also guide them for government schemes